Kayla Jones joined Abby Lee Miller in an epic crossover collaboration event, and not surprisingly, it was pretty explosive. Kayla traveled to LA to work with Abby Lee Miller and be a guest for a week on Madhouse, which is Abby Lee Miller's new reality show. She did some majorette themed dances.
I'm throwing in head pops, switch splits, kick ups. Madhouse is about to become a doll in here today.
And unfortunately, this dancer who was kind of newer to the house couldn't really do the tricks. And Kayla was just like, okay, well, if you can't do it, you can't do it. You didn't really try, but try something else and just make it work.
Looks like she's not crossing.
Well, Abby was not happy. She was telling Kayla that the girl was just a pretty face and she apparently can't do any tricks. And the girl was like, well, not everyone can do everything, which is kind of valid, but Abby just wasn't having it. She was like, you came here in season 1 of Madhouse and you knew you couldn't do tricks then, and that's part of why you got kicked off. So you should have been working on it this whole, year in between the seasons, and you didn't, which is also kind of valid. Then she kind of gets an attitude about it, and sorry, I totally forgot her name. And Abby kicks her out. And Kayla's just kind of standing there like, oh my gosh, what is happening? Watch this.
She's just a pretty face.
I could dance.
Well, I mean, you're like a pretty face, but it's like everything she's asking you to do, you can't do.
That's okay. Everyone is.
I'm not a trick person, but it's tricks. We've been talking about that.
I was never the tumble type.
But you were here last year. You were here in this same house last year, and you haven't done one thing in a year. You could have taken private lessons from me all year long. You could have gone to a gym. You could have done all that. You choose not to.
It's not my goal in life. I have so many other goals that tumbling is not my first priority.
Abby has had some epic showdowns, with the parents, for sure. But I've never seen her have them with actual dancers in her house. Haley, you grew up in Connecticut,
Yeah.
Right over the border from New York. You know what Broadway's all about. You know they ask you at the end of every audition who tumbles.
Yeah.
That's who gets booked. You get it. She doesn't understand that.
Well, maybe Broadway is not my goal. I have different goals.
Why are you here?
I will leave.
Why are you here?
I will gladly leave, Abby.
Goodbye.
Okay.
I mean, this is ridiculous.
It's ridiculous.